Ooh. Here to see Odette? Perfect. Thank you.
I think I'll leave the Lelek question until after. Child said he was originally going to come. Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Let's see. Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh no. It looks like the show's starting.
Members of the audience, today's performance was a very special one for us to commemorate this.
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the camera. One.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? Hey.
What are you talking about, Sar? And wasn't the performance spectacular?
It was indeed a fine performance, but
working hours and non-working hours are just... Already? I mean, Off we go then, Sarge. Back...
Your brother's been.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong? Maybe she caught a cold on the.
I haven't seen snow like this in a...
I know. It's completely white out there.
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be
Well, look at...
let's wait.
Why do you need to take it so...
Come to think of it, there's a small inn not far. I know the route well. Shall I head over and borrow a few blankets?
Sir, there...
Hey, it's no trouble.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are waiting for me at home, so I shall be heading back...
so...
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not, they will escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel.
Operation Showtime? I gotta say, you've really...
It's snowing pretty hard out there. I think.
Sure.
Time to get to work. I should head back.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, a fan, I'm guessing? Sorry, but that area is currently off.
Bad timing, I guess.
What happened to the gentleman who went to...
I was thinking the same thing. It's still...
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say
You seem anxious, Mr.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans. There's simply no reason that they shouldn't have...
Surely a snowstorm like this... Why don't you go out and take a...
An absurd hypothesis. I have no
This doesn't look like an ordinary... That guy who left earlier. It looked like he just vanished into thin air.
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even...
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How? Oh, right. I assume. Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there.
Huh.
Yeah, snow like this. Actually, I take that back.
If even...
We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. I have plenty of experience with... Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoe.
Heading out, my man? Be careful.
Thanks for the advice.
He's back!
Did you see any soldiers?
Something about this. There's no one out there. This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be...
Are you serious? So
You want to go outside and see? I, for one, am not risking my neck in that...
This just turned from a
We can only hope that our friend who went to fetch the
Is it really that bad? But my daughter...
Huh? Whoa! So now we're stuck here? Huh. On the bright side, the theater's always at least fine by me.
This seems like a set.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man? You anxious to get home too?
Oh, Your Majesty the Tsaritsa, this is a golden opportunity to spend...
Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seen...
It's getting colder. Close the door and lock it.
And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all.
I don't...
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap, coarse rope leaving creases on their precious million more. Well, look at that.
And I am Chu. No doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned Iskra
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov?
Excuse me.
Oh, I'll have to ask my...
How are you
I'm fine.
Child must take great care of his sister.
You know, stuck in a strange place thanks to a snow... Exactly.
Look after yourself.
My husband has major trust issues.
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about, hello.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation like this theoretically warrants a Harbinger-level response.
Sarge. Why, hello, ma'am. Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine.
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignments Battalion. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety.
Miss Traveler, I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done.
So, Mr. Mitya.
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Really? I can't even talk about that? All right, I won't say...
I don't think it's ever been this lively. Hey, have you seen Chuganov?
I'm with you.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more in.
For the Rokad?
Shh, there.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Do you think we were
What about you? What did you think of today's... Really? I'll make sure to save a tick.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the...
so unfair.
And now it looks... You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. How's it looking?
No change from this afternoon.
May I have your attention? We at the theater owe everyone here in a few short moments. We'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow?
A drama about sleeping?
Not bad.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on...
I guess I'll call it a night. I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. I wonder if she's feeling any better.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy... Still waking up, huh? You know, the black... Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is...
Here we go again.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creepy.
The Black Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
Okay.
I can't do this anymore.
All this will pass eventually,
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars.
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned...
I am.
As much as I detest the Black...
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal fate always appears so impossible. Their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. From then on... Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would... Yes, this happens from time to time. But well, we should make... Huh?
What is it, Chuganov?
Is it morning or... Sounds like it's coming from next door.
Don't look, miss.
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow have I seen this moment before?
Let me take a... No vital signs in either of them. They're dead. The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies.
But just last night...
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
It's hard to believe that they died of natural cause. Who was the first to discover?
It was me. But these deaths have... Then I noticed that the door to this room was open.
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chuganov, I can also confirm that I didn't see the snowstorm was raging all night.
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a...
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding or any signs of suspicious activity. I'll follow up with a full search of my own.
Backstage is clear.
We checked the basement. Also clear.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in... I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory.
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of the...
We can't quite...
Could he be right? Set in a theater during a snowstorm?
Looking at who the killer... It all...
What is?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was such ruthless.
Lilac?
You mean Lilac is among us?
Lilac. I know this code name. Member of the Roke. Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chu.
What now, huh? What now, Lilac? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuja at the Snezhno Gradvecha. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all...
So he really was threatened by...
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that... Show yourself! Which one of you is Lilac,
Was this really Lilac's doing? What if Odette really is Lilac? This seems out of character. I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lilac's true identity. But if what should...
I don't think it's likely, at least from the stories I've heard. Besides, even if Lilac did want to threaten...
Vodianitsa doesn't know that Lilac...
Miss Vodianitsa?
Defense? Oh, no, it's just...
Well, if you think I'm...
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent other...
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received...
So there's still a good... I can't do this anymore.
Whoa, take a beat. And whoever this Lilac is, they're surely not...
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like because as things stand. Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now.
You're right, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily...
Since Vodianitsa and I were on the same page earlier...
Whoa. Are you serious? Hide Odette? Really?
Actually, it's exact...
And what are we up to now? Odette's identities. She's my coworker. It must... I guess since I've always known her as a member of the... I don't understand.
Probably best if you ask her that in...
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up in... Yeah. Lilac may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm we need to
Do you think she'd really...
I don't know. We'll have to see. Now's her chance. Hey, Shh. So... Alright, fine. None of us believes you kill innocent people. Traveler was the first to figure out. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is. We're your colleagues, and we know. So...
Alright, yes, I'm Lilac. And no, I'm not the murderer. And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me.
Huh? You're...
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when but after taking some time to assess the situation...
What?
I don't know. But you've...
It's just what I made my peace with it. But more importantly, So, if anyone's still otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue.
Is this...
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said...
Are you seriously buying this?
I do have one question.
If I didn't say anything, and that is exactly what the real culprit...
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice.
She thought so far ahead.
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder. Nevertheless, the group still considers you...
I understand. You're...
Mr. Chuganov...
Good work, Lilac Guard Team.
Turns out Valeri knew...
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my...
If the true culprit is indeed still at large,
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snow stops, the officials will step... You're gonna miss us, huh?
Really?
All right. Let's swear to it.
I promise.
Don't indulge.
You really do get carried away.
Hey!
Don't be nervous, Miss Water Imp.
Excuse me?
Hmm?
Oh. Wait, but how... Oh,
Primary mode of expression.
well, it's just... We water imps tend to... The emotions we convey through song take
I'm impressed, Shram. I didn't take...
It's not about being cultured or not. And yet...
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a Anyway, we spent so much time...
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Hey.
Heavens!
It's getting late. We should discuss our...
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight.
As long as...
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life...
Then
I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will...
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the night. I expect that plan took you quite some...
Actually, our field combat manual outlines a That being said, I must clarify that I harbor no disrespect toward... In fact, Lelic's numerous covert...
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me. I'm calling dibs on...
It's almost time. Oh, not going to argue with that.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share. I came here to get information from her in the first place.
How long are you gonna keep staring? Plus, there's something... I had a hunch that you... I just had a simple question for you, really. Rosaline, in her final moments, did she have any last words or anything? I see. No, she was utterly ruthless in and yet, even though I never approved of her method... Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. Yes. Rosa, when I was a child, it was extremely grueling. All I could do was... I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on Every day was a struggle against... After enduring all that, surely any child who had to experience... So, I put an equal amount of... It was my way of telling her. I think she probably blamed my poor... One time, when I was secretly practicing, I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the..." She looked stunned. But strangely enough, on that occasion, after that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how she was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night, of the look on her face. Sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. She knew the location of every piece of core Ignis. So, when news of Rosaline's death reached Snezhnaya, but I kept mine. With my sensitivity to pain, I still wonder, did she? I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? No, wait. In that case, okay.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning... Paimon's very important to me.
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment is to create a weapon for the final battle. The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficient... Yes. The weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. And the lab is located... I'm not sure why this experiment would be making once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry permit. And I'm hardly the organization's proudest member.
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were...
Of course I was. In the military, one learned...
Even if he was awake.
Well, thank you both for keeping watch.
Sure. This is our second night here. I hope she's been sleeping. Seriously?
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been
Time's lost all meaning. Ever
A star key? Or key star?
whatever it's called. Ever since. But it seems like no matter.
Well, we've...
Monsters! Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we've run into them. Be careful.
Backup is here.
Condensed! Encase!
Shut up! Run faster.
Here they come again! Get ready!
From the way! What the? What the? Straggler. What the?
Cryostorm!
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. It feels like there's more.
Are you hurt?
No.
I get you.
Yeah. The hope that the star gives us is the only thing keeping us going. But I'm not sure it's real at all. It may just be a... Otherwise, why would it always be...
We know you mean well.
Thank you, friend. You're going to continue, aren't you?
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the... I'm the stop. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is... This is a good opportunity. Hmm? What do you mean? Congratulations on reaching the starting point. What? Huh?
Rampana! Rampana!
Is that...
Coolish! Wake up! Please!
situation is identical to that of the 2 casualties yesterday. We cannot ascertain the cause.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else. So I suppose the surrounding...
Rampan.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I heard the Traveler and Lelik chatting, but...
Me too. I didn't... Then, what could possibly be caused? I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long.
4 victims in just 2 days. I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. And above all...
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked. So we only have our...
If you ask me, this killer can... Lelik must be an expert in...
Here we go.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night. She's been playing us for fools. You get...
That's a hideous thought.
How?
That's enough. But today's victims were...
Who knows? Lelik is well known to be a ruthless
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture.
How can you defend her, officer? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You pause so you can get your grubby...
Sir, but... You were the one who told us not to... 4 people have already died. Turning against one another is... Even if he's still...
I had no intention of resorting to violence. In any case, I believe Mr.
I don't think there's any need for that.
Did you have an idea, Mitya?
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far but then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves, which have given us absolutely...
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't
Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
I got into scientific research because of my...
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater. Haunted?
Yeah, I think I heard the same...
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn.
Why don't we take this opportunity to look for...
Very well. Whether it's criminals or ghosts we're looking for, the same rules apply.
Larry, come take a look at this.
Some sort of notebook.
It's the on-duty logbook. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show. Yes, he'd always...
This should confirm a lot of key details.
Yes. The number of people... Apparently...
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have...
Unlikely. Coolish not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal. Meaning
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we?
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show...
Did an extra person...
Travel. Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appeared...
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old.
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look in.
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous. Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an
Leyline problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. It's hard to imagine what connects.
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report. My area of research doesn't touch on any of. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How unnerving. It was tucked inside. Death is near. But if so, how did the author foresee it? Could he predict if
maybe things are more
No, wait a second. If we take the report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are the question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? The various ways.
Tonya?
Not yet.
This looks like...
Well, all right. Maybe it's a little rude. It sounds like she's writing this for her parents.
Because her water imp parents belonged to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Seikhlasnya by the Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new. It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. All right, give me my notebook back.
If we take all this together, it's not...
Oh, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a...
Does it really sound that far-fetched?
Good. Okay, now that we finally... So, I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe the extra person... If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have... I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to...
What about the note found in the
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psycho...
So, it has nothing...
This theory makes sense to me. If we haven't...
Could it really be the...
So, in other words, all we have to do... Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be...
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of...
I most certainly didn't...
Probably a stupid question. Guess it...
Especially after the unprompted Lelek reveal. Once was...
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before. Mr. Shram?
Huh? Me? It's not that you stand out as suspicious. Okay. Well, we spent...
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. Although, actually, what was it you said last night? Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remain, and I
Good grief. Are you blushing?
Hey, revolting is a little strong. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family.
We don't need details.
Okay. I'm just a little, even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating...
Really?
Huh?
Delicate times.
Yes?
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Seikhlasnya and
What's going on here?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round.
I'm just as amazed as you are.
Is someone going to explain what's going on?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Tra?
That seems to be the case. The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls. Mr. Shram's statement proves he's from hundreds of years ago. And according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is very likely a lost soul wandering the theater. That's not it. If that's the case, this is Mr. Valeri's hypothesis. For some unknown reason, the soul, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present. The death of those victims. The contents of the investigation report have been verified. Their death is near. That must...
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report, Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra person. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased.
Someone who died.
In short, there's a dead person among us.
You mean I'm a ghost? No, but even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill—
Yeah. Even if all that's true, the report also said—
The ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up...
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death.
It does seem to explain a lot.
Except there's no concrete evidence. Me too. Still, it seems...
All right, so how could Shram...
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to wander the theater for centuries without questioning their existence or
You know what, Mr. I'm trying to remember and... I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death. Well, my lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It was all of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started, but I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as their bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend.
It's just... If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me.
But...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I guess it's high time.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out...
My good sir. We both know I'm not supposed to be...
No. I'm speaking...
Let it go, man. Oh. Wait. One last thing. Miss Waterimp. My...
Ozarova. Oh! Auntie Ozarova! That's what we all called her. I remember her as a...
I'm so glad she survived. And she had as long as she went on to be happy. That's all that matters. There's no need to see me off, my friends.
Take care, my man.
I know Mr. Shram was already dead, but... I still feel so...
Death is cruel. No matter how we...
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad? Even the historical records about that. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there has...
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae?
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds.
All this time...
Alright, if Mitia's theory is correct, then I think we...
Ugh, if only this blast...